Hello, everybody. Welcome to a War Thunder Wednesday stream. Hi. Welcome to a little bit of fun. Hi. Hello, Aussie. Um, Hi. Welcome to today's stream. And I'm gonna continue my suffering of grinding the grip and sea, because I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to laying this thing because if I want to really have fun right now in top BR, I'll just play VF16C. And then I'll like get around to like grinding the Harrier Plus, sorry, the Harrier 2, and get VF15C at some point in the future. And I think I would probably focus on that, but I'm just holding off on like getting it because like I can't be bothered paying 1.1 million Silver Lions for that. No, I have enough Silver Lions, that's not really the issue. I also want to get to work on like getting the ice, but the ice is also kinda shite. Like honestly, there is something here I find kind of funny, and that is that Germany only just got the ice, but like the ice was made at the same time as the Vigan, like the D variant Vigan, and I'm still unsure about the location about the D variant. I genuinely feel like it should be given AMRAMs. It should be sitting at like 12.7. Probably like Cura made at the same time as the Vegan. No, I weren't. Shut up. Field of View, the guy who made it illegal for minors to mine. I mean, it is legal again. Have you heard about Minecraft? I'm sorry. Good morning. Hi, Patster. Good morning. If you get AMRAMs, it should be 13.0 like everything else. Well, you say that, but like the ice isn't 13.0. Neither is the tornado. Tornado is also 12.7. And if I remember correctly, or is it? No, okay, I don't remember correctly. I believe there was something else at like other than like the Harrier, because like I'm not sure if this thing actually did end up getting AMRAMs. It did. Okay, so like we also have the Harriers with the AMRAMs, but like I understand why the Harriers are like at this low BR because they are really shit. But those also have dog shit flight performance compared to the Vigan. The Vigan's flight performance is dog shit. Like I know it's nice, but it is actually kind of dog shit. I would actually genuinely argue that the ice has a better flight performance than the Vigan, because the Phantom's flight performance is more predictable and therefore easier to use, whereas the Vigan has a tendency of bleeding speed as soon as it just turns. But nowhere near a Phantom or a Tornado. The Tornado can't really turn. Genuinely. Tornado's actually like English or Spanish? What do you mean? I'm so confused. What do you mean? I only speak English. This stream is only in English. What? Way to confuse me. But like, tornadoes fly like shit. Honestly, the tornado flies worse than phantoms. And like people can like argue with me, but you know, like genuinely, I don't think our tornadoes fly well. Like, I would probably argue, though, that of all the, like, 11.0 airframes that became Fox-3 capable, aka, you know, the Phantom with the ice, I'm gonna argue the Tornado because the Tornado is sitting that low and its flight performance is kind of shit. And I'll argue the Vigan because the Vigan should have Fox-3s. Like, what Gaijin could do to make the game better, or at least to make the to stay true to whatever experience you want, is to acknowledge that the Vigan A exists, or yeah, the Vigan A, which doesn't have integrated flare pods, so you'll have to carry them as swing mounts, just like on the HA37. So you'll have to carry them as swing mounts. Put it at, I don't know, 10.7. As the A model, just give it like that, and then give the C model its A9 else, and then push this thing up to like 12.7 as like an alternative to the Gripen A, and give it its 4 AMRAMs like it could carry in real life. That's kind of what I would say that they could do to change or improve the current situation, or just leave it how it is. Yeah, they could just leave it how it is. I had the XM803 during the stock grind. I died to being set on fire 3 times because I researched the whatever shell before the FPE, and all I want to say is it's worth it. I mean, researching FPE is such a minor inconvenience nowadays because you do get one stock fire extinguisher. I believe that you are talking about a dart, aren't you? Because he's... Oh, no, mind. You... yeah, there. You researched the dart. Good. I think that's worth it. I don't really care. You get one fire extinguisher free nowadays. It could have been so much worse because you could have started out with without a fire extinguisher like you did many years ago. So, like, Geigen has at least chosen to improve on the game with giving you at least one FPE stock. And hell, if you need to use an FPE twice in a game, I think you have bigger problems, and dying there is probably not that big of a deal. Now, I've been sitting around talking for like 5 minutes. Let's actually play some games. Because, like, I don't know, I'm too much of a fucking nerd about Sweden. Genuinely, I read up on too many things. So let's continue the work to finish up stock, stock grinding the Vegan D, and then, like, actually get around to trying to unlock the Crippen Sea. Because, luckily enough, I'll get roughly there with the experience that I get out of grinding Vegan D. So, woo! I need to rename this. But like, yeah, fucking wish I had Fox-3s. I don't mind this airframe going up to 12.7 just to get the Fox-3s, because Fox-3s are fun. Sounds wild. I ordered a phone case and screen protector for my mom last night at like 8 p.m. and it already got delivered. 1-day delivery, baby. I fucking wish that was an option here in Denmark, but Amazon, sadly enough, does not believe in the idea of delivering at, like, you know, the same day, because it requires them to have a warehouse within the country, and they don't want to do that because that would require them to actually, like, offer like actual, like, living wages, and also like giving the workers the benefits they actually deserve. So, you know, Amazon can't, like, step down below their bottom line. Apparently the XM803 has fuel tanks that eat small, like the KV-1 and the T-55. I mean, all fuel tanks eat small. But, like, some fuel tanks, if they're big enough, they will eat a lot more spall than the smaller ones. It's only started being recently a thing here outside of the major cities. I see. All those F-14s. There are F-14s, right? Oh, US is on both sides. Of course it's F-14s. Oh yeah, that's the one way to fix, like, win ratios. Just making it so that the US is on both sides. I mean, the XM803 was the first American tank where a fuel tank has actually saved me from getting annihilated, and it's done so multiple times. Well, in the future, you'll see that happening a lot more with the Abrams because of how the hull is it's kind of slightly different. So therefore, you're probably going to be able to see some better results. I need to defend because I am being phoenixed. I need to defend some more because I'm being phoenixed. Just do that for good measure. Even though the Phoenix stopped targeting me. Or to TWS so that I can actually, like, have a decent chance of, like, doing things. That Phoenix is not going for me. It is going for me, isn't it? It is. This is such a bad idea. I want to get that Tomcat. Never gonna hit him. That was mainly just me fumbling with my missile keybinds. I won't fire off a second missile right now. He's in a really, really shit spot and I need to be careful. Also, Mirage behind him. It's likely gonna fire a missile. Yeah, I notice you. You want to play? Go on. Okay. I have a way better one turn than you do. And he gone. Never mind. Satch. Big Satch, actually. And I'm not really in a spot to be able to fight this boy. Let's do it anyways. I don't know what he was expecting. Genuinely do not know. Well, let's see. It's the eager one, the S16 apparently. Did he dodge it? Did. Well done. That 14 got crumbled? Yeah, kinda. No, I'm about to be crumbled. Ow. So sorry to the Griffin. I already have the Griffin A. I just don't have the Griffin C because Gaijin was like, hey, let's add the Griffin C. Far too late to Sweden. And then make it so that Sweden will have to do an entire stock grind. The summer sale has started. What, the Steam summer sale or like War Thunder summer sale? War Thunder? Really? But it's not in the game. Ah, the pack sale. Got it. Well, let's see. Steam summer sale starts tomorrow. Well, I don't really care too much about the Steam summer sale. But, you know, I might buy some Golden Eagles like this summer sale. So, you know, check out T72. I mean, let's check it. There it is, the tombs. Let's see. Yes, it is indeed on sale. Let's see. Is the Golden Eagles on sale already? No, Satch. That would have been funny though. Hello, Hayoka. Hi, Nova. Oh god, the clickbait is 50% off. Rip US top tier even more. Oh yeah, rest in peace US top tier. I mean, boss, now's the right time for me to get you the clickbait, right? Okay, let's see here. I am 112k away from the Griffin C. Although it should be mentioned that I'll be getting a lot more from finally spading the Vigan D. So it'll be a little bit easier, but I don't know. No, stop. Oh, so I have to buy it for you. Do you do customs? Nah, not really. I just play the game, do my commentary, and be silly. But, yeah. Damn it. Well, yes, boss. The more you say no, the more I want to buy you things. Cat maker, stop? What? Stop treating you the way you deserve to be treated? Why would I do that? I've been tempted to get the Chally Dust Storm. Is that on sale? I have no idea. All I know is that, like, honestly, buying premiums, it's not that important anymore. Like, honestly, the best thing to do is just choose to buy premium time once a year. Genuinely, that's like, from what I can tell, like, the best thing to do. I remember the second match, the XM803, the first thing I saw was in 272 terms, and all I had was heat, or not even heat FS, just heat. I can't really say anything to, like, support you there. Like, I genuinely don't understand why people are so obsessed with heat FS. Yes, it's slightly more stable, but, like, it's heat FS performance in video game is nowhere near its performance in real life. And, like, you won't ever really see that true difference between heat FS and just normal heat shells. Because, like, the entire difference between heat FS and normal heat is, like, the stabilization, the slightly higher velocity. You won't really see that, so. Don't worry too much about it. Yeah, I've got over a year premium time, and I've pretty much most of the premium vehicles. Sorry, and have pretty much most of the premium vehicles I really want in this game. Yeah. ADFS has like 80% higher post-pen damage. That's not because Heat FS is modeled correctly. That's just because, like, Heat FS shells are bigger, usually. Hello, Mommy Mira. Hope your day has been good. I'm not... Lemon! I'm not a mommy. Not really. I may be like chat mom occasionally, but like still. Not really. You're... No! Dummy. Really? You did this to yourself? I probably did, but won't mean I won't, like, you know, say no. These enemies. Animal Heat FS has significantly higher damage output than 152mm heat. I don't care if it's because of Gaijin or not, I just hate it. Yeah, it's definitely because of Gaijin. In real life, Heat FS doesn't make the heat shell better. It just makes it so that it's more accurate and more stabilized. Chances are I will never be able to do anything to this tornado. Come on. Aww. Okay, I cringe after writing that. Good, you deserve it. Doesn't matter if it's Heat FS or normal heat, you can't kill anything at 90 plus because every Russian you fight has ERA. Not only do they have ERA, but also, you know, like any kind of ceramic armor, and like that's basically every single MBT after a T64. You know, has ridiculous protection from, like, you know, shape charge and chemical rounds. You grinding the grip and C with the Biggin for James, or do you just prefer this plane or VR? I'm grinding it out of, like, I'm actually, like, preferring this out of 3 reasons. 1, the grip and A currently sucks. Not having Fox-3 makes playing kind of tedious and not really that much fun. And 2, I haven't spaded this thing. I'm still missing thumb, so therefore I might as well spade it, get the spade bonus. And 3, I think this VR once again, without Fox-3s, makes... It's a little bit more like the old days, and therefore I can fly it a little bit, like, easier. Careful here. Lock him. Come on, you panic. Okay, I'm within range. He'll be murdered. He's not careful, which he isn't. So gone. Back over to something I can use. But yeah, it's simply that this VR plays differently from the other VRs. Well, with the fact that I still haven't spaded this vehicle, so I might as well play it. So yeah, I'm earning experience in like a good way because I have a bit of a life goal to like, you know, spade all of Sweden's aircraft. Might as well also get around to spading this thing. This guy's gonna feel like he got cheated. Definitely gonna feel like he got cheated. Where's his buddy? His buddy's gone. I still need to spade Jervigan too. Well, it's a good plane. It's worth spading. Ultimately, I fly like shit, but that's like some other issues. Careful or else I'm gonna decelerate too quickly. Also need to be careful about my fuel burn. Ow. Yeah, I can't dodge every single aim 7. Goodbye! I got 2 kills, I'm happy. I only got 2 modules on my Griffin A to do, but can't bring myself to play it at the moment. Yeah, I understand. That's kind of how I felt as well when I was playing it. I really wasn't really having fun with it. Because, like, the Griffin A not getting AMRAAMs, I think the one thing I could do to make it better, or make it, like, you know, not as bad in quotation marks, is by literally just giving it 2 AMRAAMs. You don't have to give it 4, but that's fine, I understand. But just give it 2. Remove the sky flashes and just give it 2 AMRAAM. And I understand that the Griffin A can carry 4 AMRAAMs, like the Griffin C, and like that's fine. But I just think giving players the ability to replace 2 sky flashes with AMRAAMs would make their lives better for the Griffin A. But like we also see in like other nations where we have examples of like good missiles being held back intentionally, like the R-27T. The R-27Ts, I know this is VET, doesn't matter. Those are IR guided R-27s. They can technically carry a full load of them, but they aren't getting them. Like they could, if they really wanted to, choose to say, hey, we want to give like just 2 of them to like give some kind of balance, keeping it where it is because it only has 2 AMRAAMs, they'll stay at 12.7 and so on. I'm just glad the F-15C gets 8 AMRAAMs. Yeah, I have been thinking about grinding the F-15C first, but I'm going to stick to my word. I'm going to keep playing down the attacker line first before I go for anything else. So, even though it technically should be able to carry like, what, 12? It should be able to carry more. I'm pretty sure that you can actually carry more of it, but I understand why Gaijin is choosing not to. It's okay. Like 8 AMRAAMs is perfectly fine for now. But, yeah, so as you can see here, I'm still missing like, you know, 50k experience on the Vic and D. So by grinding those 50k, I'll be another 50k down on the Griffin C, and then I will, whoops, wrong thing. then I'll also get like another 35,000. So therefore, I'll be even closer to grinding out the cryptancy. It's simply because of that. So, woo. Gaijin ignoring the US quad carry pylons. Grr, yeah, I know, right? But I also think that it's fine that they're choosing not to implement them. To a certain extent, there is a balance that they have to maintain. And I think it's fine that Gaijin is choosing to limit certain vehicles in favor of like leveling the playing field for parity. Especially considering the fact that Gaijin has chosen intentionally to include airframes that can only carry 4 AMRAAMs as like top BR vehicles. Happy Russia is getting fucked over this update. I mean, Russia isn't getting fucked over. Russia is on the same level playing field still. Like, their missile is still better than the AMRAAM. Like, I want to point out that the R-77 still has a better performance than the AMRAAM. The R-77 is shit. I mean, yes, it is, but also Gaijin, as usual, has chosen to give, like, you know, a higher level missile than like the earliest thing. Russia made the R-77M shortly after because of how awful the R-77 was. Yeah. But like, Russia's not really getting dumpstered. Russia's just sitting on parity. And it's shrimply a krill issue, just like usual. And I'm happy about that. Makes life fun. The AMRAAM is better than the R-77, as it should be. I still think the R-77 is better, but I think that the higher skilled players in every other nation is making Russia get dumpstered on, and I love it. Russia is finally meeting equal skill equal vehicles, and thus it is skill that matters, and the Russian players are inherently not as good. As soon as you get off the big three, the average player skill increases significantly, and yeah. But anything below 10 kilometers maybe, but why even get within 10 kilometers if you can just kill people from 20 plus? I would say 15 is like the range where you should really be launching your AMRAAMs if you're in a head-on. Probably slightly less. I prefer to be within 8 kilometers, but like still. When the R-77 stops burning, it loses all its energy. Yeah, because it has those giant drag fins, which are for steering, but you know. Russia thinks it works because that makes a missile be able to turn. Oh, this is a mistake. Let's see if we can hit that and make 23. Come on. For him. F4F needs to be careful about what he's doing now. Foregone. I'm gonna go for that Kafir. A little bit worried about going for him due to angles, but I can get him. There we go. This angle, I'll get him. Going straight into the missile. There we go. Just need to be careful because I have a gunner on my back. Come on. Do you really want to do this? Yes, he does. missile proxied on me, but he launched it at his buddy. You sent a missile out of it? No. No! 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 Very important to jet combat. Remember to angle. Yes. Should have angled. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little bit distracted there. But, that's beautiful. That's 3 kills. That was not a bad game. Well, welcome to War of Thunder. Oh boy. Whereas in ground, you need to remember to side climb. Yeah, no, like flanking in ground is actually really, really good and really important. I'm very happy that there are so many players who choose to just run face first into the enemy, giving me the chance to like flank around and have fun. I'm also very happy that shit like this happens. I keep dying to M48s in my King Tiger. Real issue, just side climb. Yeah, obviously. I don't really know how I want to approach this map. I usually approach this kind of differently in Fox-3 because in Fox-3 I go this way and like go like around and then I catch people on the side. But I can't really do that with Fox-1s. But I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Because Fox-3 and Fox-1s are weird. When you get an energy advantage over the M48, it becomes very easy to deal with. Yeah, especially if you have a stabilizer. That makes it so that your rounds can hit the target even if you're pulling like a 2-degree incline. I'm sorry. Well, I hope you all were entertained by me killing a Mirage with my 9Ls and a flat spin. I never assumed that would happen. Genuinely never assumed that to happen. When you get an energy, sorry, my Twitch chat just did a flicker and I thought Pastor just did anything. Today's not my day. Have you noticed? Yeah, Twitch is not working either, so I have no idea if anything happens, which is annoying, and like other things are occurring because things. Sometimes I just wonder if it's like Twitch is trying to tell me to stop doing my thing. Already over there. Scan somebody else. He really the only target I'm seeing. That's surprising. Surprising. Oh, let's for a party. It would appear that my team is not doing too well. It's about equal right now. This guy is apparently a F4S. Yeah, he is. I can lock him, I can get him. Didn't really matter. I should have fired way earlier, but I, I wasn't sure if he was targeting me because I couldn't really see what angle he was flying at. Because brain stupid. I have things here. And once again, we're back on Golan Heights, a map that I don't understand why it's this popular right now. Oh. Over to TWS, just for a little fun. Yo, this all set up. They say they've altered this to work better, but I don't trust it at all. Kickstart fire launch. Throttle set to full. Sure. I actually like the air spawns. I think it's perfectly fine if they're making them happen now. The only thing that a lot of people seem to have, a lot of people that I've heard people complain while in game have an issue with it, is that they spawn at altitude, so therefore they feel like they get targeted immediately. Although the majority of the time you're so far away from each other that it doesn't really matter. Like, you still start airfield to airfield, you just start at speed instead of like on the ground. What do we see out there? Nothing. Yeah. No point in me flying like an idiot. There we go, we have a target. How does he feel about the fact that I locked onto him at this distance? Mira cute? Mira not cute. Also, hi Tulip. Surprising that you're here at this hour. I need to defend this Phoenix, is getting annoying. There we go. How many Fox-3s have you dodged? Quite a lot. I found out after watching a replay that I actually dodge a lot more Fox-3s than I thought I would, because a lot of people just launch them without thinking about them. Bad missile. Doesn't really matter. Oh, he dodged it. Well done. Dodge. What do we have up here? It'll work this week or next week? Oh! Oh my, oh my! Tulip the cutie is not working for once. I hope it's your summer vacation and you're just having a good time instead. Anybody above me? Not right now, at least. Oh, I missed one. Well. Going to that EJ is probably going to be a bad idea. Here. Turn radar off. Who's still blocking me? No idea. silly. Oh, he got knocked. We only have this F-14 who just went into the ground. Okay. Well, shooting down those AIs was definitely worth it because that's even more experience. You'd think you'd know, sorry, you'd think you'd be very good at evading Fox-3s because you'd know how they think, being a Fox yourself. Well, you see, the problem is that I already struggle, like, telepathically communicating with Fox-1s. And Fox-2s just go burr. So I kind of struggle with the Fox-3 as well. But I find it going a lot easier when I address them as Fox-cubes instead of just Fox-3. I'm sorry. Well, now I just got to unlock NVDs. Oof. But yay. Did my game crash? It did. Of course it did. There went my game. Thanks, War Thunder. There we go. Theme! War Thunder died. Why is it, no, is there a patch? Oh, I have to, hold on, I have to download a patch. No. Well, while my War Thunder restarts, let's have a look at the summer sale thing. Because, you know. But that's annoying. The XM803 is essentially a MBT-70, but with 50 cal instead of a 20mm. Yeah, that's it. It is part of the whole like MBT-70 program. So you are not wrong. You are indeed not incorrect. That's a 9.0 instead of 9.3. Doesn't really matter. 9.3 is like a really big BR bracket, so therefore it'll be vacuumed up there anyways. Also, if we go have a look at it for a second, this. Overall, it's a pretty good tank. A lot of people seem to struggle with the whole, like, there's no driver in the hull kind of thing. Like, they get a little bit confused why they get shot here and then suddenly they can't drive. But, like, other than that, pretty good tank. Really good tank, actually. Yeah, it has a remote 50 instead of a remote 20. And it has a 762 coax, but, like, still, it's pretty good. Then you, of course, have the MBT-70, which is better in every single way because it has slightly more armor. Once again, still driver sitting right here and a funny 20mm instead. Like, other than that, same vehicle essentially. I get 8.0 matches quite frequently though. Oh, lucky you. I usually don't. It's a really good tank, but I'm struggling with it now because I got used to the stupid pen from the 120s. Yeah, it's kind of weird because like the gun doesn't really have that much pen. Like one would imagine that a 152, also known as like, you know, a 5-inch gun would have significantly more kinetic value for a dart. but it just somehow doesn't, which seems so weird. But it's simply just because the dart isn't really that big. So 6 inch, 5 inches, 127. No, it's not. Is it? No, hold on. This can be, whoops. This can be figured out very, very quickly. Blue water, 5 inch. Because the Atlanta has 5 inch guns. What is the diameter? It is 127. Yes, okay, I'm stupid. My bad. Hey, I don't use a shitty like measurement system. I will now attack my own mental health with the Yak 38. Good luck, John. Also, hi, nice to see you. But like, yeah, like a 6 inch gun should still have way better pen. Like, genuinely, it should have just good pen. Also, I need to get around to like unlocking this thing. This has been taunting me for over 2 weeks now because I've just been really burnt out here with the update. But, we got 25,000 to go. Let's go get it. Then I'll spade my my big and D. Woo! T95E1 has a dart at 8.3 that has a very similar pen. Well, you know, it's from what I understand, it's simply just because the dart is so, in quotation marks, is such a new concept that it's just very poorly made, and therefore it's probably not as long. It might be very heavy, but it's not really that long of a dart. And dart's length directly affect how much they can penetrate as they deteriorate over time. Whoa, Warfighter Sale is live? Only been packed so far apparently, but yeah, they are live. And from what I hear, they're just as disappointing as usual. I don't know, I don't really feel a need to buying a pack. I've been looking for an excuse to like, what's it called? To like use some money on the game, but I just keep concluding that it's just not worth it. What are we playing? We're playing easy. Okay. There you go. I mean, there are literally only 2 vehicles I'm looking for. Well, what are those 2 vehicles to, considering the fact that I have no vehicles I'm looking for? I keep thinking I kind of want to go out and buy this, the Draken XS, but then I keep remembering that it's just not worth it at all to buy it. At 10.7, I have other vehicles I enjoy. The French and the Swedish premium air vehicles. God damn it. If you're gonna go for a premium Swedish vehicle, I am inclined to say get the CB90 105 instead, and just ignore the premium air vehicle because it's just not worth it. It's not really that good, and it's, to be honest, there are better vehicles to play through in the tech tree. PD stands for Pulse Doppler, which is essentially the secret to getting radar locks at low altitude. Somebody said something in the chat and I figured I would help them. I got enough ground vehicles, and to be honest, ground kind of sucks. Yeah, ground kind of sucks, but you know. I don't really know what I would do for like France. Like, there's only really one vehicle I would desperately want to get, and that's the narwhal. So. Playing it into Oh no, I'm being Phoenix. Better defend. I'm surprised it didn't actually. There we go. I'm surprised how easy it is to like defend from Phoenixes. I say that, although the Phoenix reacquired lock, even though I'm surprised about that one. Well. You know that moment where you say something and then like it's true for like half a second and then you're immediately proven wrong? Really looking forward to the M60A3 TTS because so you're too obsessed with like the stat designations of the US shells. They're awful. I am so happy the Germans at least like figure out how to like name, like the rest of NATO and the Germans figured out how to name shells properly, because like instead of calling it something silly, it's just a DM, series number, and model number, and I like that. So DM, which is, you know, cannon shell, series 1, okay, so it's a first series, and then model 3, which means that it's a Sabo shell, or discarding Sabo. DM12 is series 1, and then series or model 2, which means it's a heat shell, and DM23, which means series 2, and model 3, which makes it a discarding Sabo shell. I like it so much better. You know what? Maybe I should get our resident French expert. Well, the resident French expert is, well, they may not be here. I would probably say that, like, if I really wanted to get myself a premium aircraft for France, I would just get the normal. Skip the props using the normal, because the normal is special, it's unique, it's kind of silly. Although I would probably say the AD4 is better overall, simply because you just get a better CAS option. But like overall, French aircraft aren't that bad. Yes, I know, but I am not playing the majority of them. And now that Benelux has been added, you have an even easier time. You get the Spitfires, you get Meteors, you get a Hawker Hunter. Although I would much rather fly the Super Mystère. You get a Mirage, which you always get, and the Super Intendant is actually really, really nice. Once you get to like, you know, 10.0, 11.3, it's the same BS. You have a really good airframe, and there's not really a point in getting a premium for that. So you might as well just play and have fun. This sale gives me a good chance to give my friend the T55AM1 he wanted. Though I want the F480TW, but I don't like it myself. We can deal with that later. Super Nintendo. Super Intendard. Silly. But like Super Mystères, because, you know, Mystère, Super Mystère. The Intendard is a missile, if I remember correctly. No, sorry. The Intendard is also a plane. It's the extra set, but also got called Super at some point for some fucking reason. But yeah, let's go back into the matches. I just don't really think buying premiums is that important anymore. As long as you have premium time, playing War Thunder is actually quite good. I know a lot of people are like, oh, gotta skip the early grind, but like, you get to get a feeling for like each nation through playing it. Like, you don't have to play every single aircraft, you just have to play some of them. Get to know them, get to like experience the different like perils and so on. Hell, sometimes you might even find an aircraft you really like. I didn't think that I would enjoy flying the P-38s as much as I do. I really like the P-38, I always kind of like the P-38, but I didn't really expect to like it that much. I got a little spoiled with the Event Mirage and kind of want more. Well, get to grinding. Don't buy yourself a premium just for that. So premium Mirage is kind of shit. It's not the full Delta. The P38 with big twin engine scoper, yeah. It's pretty good. I really like it. Like if you made the P61 Black Widow a day fighter, no, I wouldn't really say so. They have their own unique characteristics, but like both of them are boom and zoom aircraft, and you want to use them as such. We already lost an F-14. Fucking amazing. Also, I'm surprised nobody was stupid enough to go left this time. Here. Hopefully a Tomcat. Judging by how he's flying. Oh, I'm being sent into attack. What am I playing? I am playing 11.3. Although I wish this airframe was, or this particular aircraft was 12.7 and had 4 AMRAAMs instead of just 2 Sparrows. Sky Flashes, Sparrows, same fucking thing. This game of Sky Flash isn't even as good as it should be. I caught a missile there. Okay, let's catch ourselves to the airframe, I guess. Okay, this MiG-27 is flying in a very, very silly manner. I won't be able to get him though, because he goes down here in a second. Oh, never mind. Wow. Too expensive. Okay, my radar found the exact one moment to unlock itself. Get that F-14. 8. It's not. Nah, it just missed Satch. They're both American twin-boom aircraft with a combination of 50 cals and 20 mils. The P-38 only has 120, and the P-63 doesn't. So I don't really agree. Careful about this F4. Don't mind. I can lock. Nope. Thatch. Oh well. But like, they are wildly different airframes. The P-61 has a tendency of like getting kinda like it's a lot slower in its like maneuverability. It's a lot heavier as well. You can definitely feel it when flying it compared to a P-38. Also, I found it kind of funny that the P-38, we only see the model that didn't have the raised tail, so therefore it has terrible elevator control. And I'm kind of sad that we don't get to see the model where the tail is raised, so therefore the elevator actually gets really, really good. But, Gaijin. It's really a get Gaijin Bowman. A massive night fighter with a massive radar and quad cannons and a turret with 4 heavy machine guns and an actual fire control system doesn't maneuver too well. Yeah, who would have thunk? But like, that's not really the thing that I was referring to. It's rather that like the P-61, it's good, but for like video game purposes, it's not as good as like a P-38. And that's sadly enough one of the realities of like how doctrine and like design decisions, if they aren't good for a video game, they won't be good in the video game, which is such a shame because like in real life they're excellent performance vehicles, but it's just one of those things. Hey Marana. Hi Matt, it's nice to see you here. You'd all but forgotten me. I'm sorry, that was such a... I jest. It's really nice to see you here. I hope you're doing well. I am not doing too well. I have had some very, very sad news recently that has kind of made my day kind of sad. But like other than that, I'm doing okay. Please recognize that I am only like doing this in jest. I am not actually like annoyed with you in any way. What the hell's going on? Who's targeting me? If only I knew. Catch that guy. We'll catch this guy though. Or not. Hello, missile? Are you gonna do your thing? Go. This F4 really desperately wants me, so I'm gonna take him on a bit of a trip. I'm stuck in a condensing flare so my team can like get him. Yeah. And I can flash straight again. That's not good. I genuinely need to just punch it right now. Get some speed on and get out of here. Apparently this Kafir doesn't want me to do that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. Got F4 try to turn with you? Yeah, he did. I don't really blame them because like sometimes it works for me as well. The thing is I just kind of got like swarmed by a bunch of Kathirs, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to see a lot of because the Kathir Canard, if I remember correctly, is a pack vehicle, and that thing's probably on sale right now. So 10.7, oh boy, yep, it's on sale. It's gonna be fucking horrific to play this VR. Oof. Out of 8 matches, I got at least 5 kills. With but hey, you know, it's always nice to know that the Kathir is considered a like lower tier aircraft than the than the Viken. I just want my AMRAAMs, honestly. But I understand why Gaijin doesn't want to give it the AMRAAM, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. And wait. Glad it has tracers now though. Yeah, like, I understand why Gaijin wanted to remove it, because like information gets super spotty, but like there was tracer shells, it's just that there also kind of wasn't, and Gaijin like decided to pick their source based on like various things. And for training purposes there was tracer shells. For wartime purpose there wasn't. So it highly depended on what like Gaijin wanted to focus on. I don't think they took the sky flashes off the British Griffin. How come? It only ever flew with our daughter. Like, I don't think you understand it, Tulip. The sky flash on the British Griffin never existed whatsoever because the South Africans never purchased sky flashes. They made their own missiles. Like, the entire reason why they even gave them sky flashes was so that it was on parity, because they wanted the they wanted the Griffins to be like, you know, everything else in quotation marks and have radar missiles. But of course they didn't want to give the Griffin Cs the Fox-3s until, you know, everybody got Fox-3s. What is my favorite World War II tank? It can't be an armored car. Well, that depends. Like, I love the design. Like, I really love the design of the Panther. Now, I'm willing to recognize that the Panther in and of itself was not a good tank. Like, design-wise, idealistically, on paper, it's a great vehicle. But when it comes to when it comes to like its overall performance, the Panther was plagued by a lot of teething issues. It was plagued by a lot of production issues, and you know, it's gonna work. About F-104. Can I get in on? I can. We're gonna have a good time. Whoop. Goodbye, buddy. I have a couple of guys on me. Aren't too happy with me. Put an aim right now after him. If he does nothing. Oh, he J'd out just before because he got hit by anything else. I need to speed up again. Good morning. Are you winning? Char, I am sort of winning. You can call it winning. My team is winning. Depending on the situation, I might hop on for a little bit. Well, you know, Matt, it's up to you. You know, you're the one who has to have fun, not me. And if you're not having fun, it's okay not to play. See if I can catch that and make 23. Could be doing a lot of really, really tight maneuvers, but... Did he notice? Apparently not. Oh, that's a big 23 done. One guy left, who most likely flew off. He is on. There he is. Last player. I mean, a situation at home. If your mom doesn't summon you, don't worry too much about it. Let's do something really stupid. Like, genuinely really silly. I catch him? Alright, mate. But this game was over. I'll play War Thunder 8 out of 10 times. Well, that's good. Wart Hunter. Thunder Hort. Nero's literally gaming right now? Yeah, I kinda am. Bill didn't add me as a friend in Final Fantasy 14 before a maintenance happened. Oh, you're talking to Matt. My bad. I got a little bit confused there. When a game is going on and I'm like slightly not paying attention to it, it gets very difficult for me to really like see what's going on. I am missing another 65,000 experience. That will be reduced by 20k, so therefore I'm missing 45,000. 45,000 experience is not that much to get. Although I'm kind of considering getting the rest of the experience of this thing, and oh boy, this is not a fun time. Like, genuinely not really that fun of a time to play. But oh well. Oh look, we're back on Spain. Better do the same trick as I did the last game. Actually kind of worked out. Got like what, 3 kills? Was it 2? I don't even remember now. I got 3 kills last game. Yeah, I should just do the same thing. Ace Combat Zero music here. I don't know. I have played one Ace Combat game and it wasn't really... It was interesting, but it wasn't really that good. What just happened there? Nani? That's SG-25. Is there actually an SG-25 in this match? No. I haven't seen an SG-25 for a while, actually. I would read chat, or at least read it out loud, but like right now you guys are just discussing Final Fantasy 14, and I have very differing opinions about it. How how much I want to like actually interact with MMORPGs while playing on Twitch, and I'm not really sure if I want to. So 5,000 more points until it's cute. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but right now any Twitch redeem is currently temporarily paused because Twitch is just not working for me half the time, and therefore I'm gonna like. I'm sorry, everybody. All my channel point redeems are like forked. Which Ace Combat game were you playing? I played Ace Combat 7. You guys voted for it. You, the viewers. Like, if people don't know, every Tuesday I play through a video game. The game I'm playing is based on whatever, like, my viewers vote for. My nerd, Patser, we are the biggest of nerds here. You weren't there? Well, you know, but you had a mid-experience? My issue with Ace Combat 7 is that it's a game desperately trying to be a movie. And therefore it ain't exactly the smartest in the world when it comes to like its decisions. There's a Yak 141 over there. That's different. Come on, fire. There we go. There we go. This J7 will get bored of chasing me at some point. There we go. The screen protection is, the screen protector you ordered advertises explosive proof? That is definitely a protector. Also, that sounds like false marketing. Ow. Okay. He really flew into the ground trying to get me. Oh well. Well, Tep's starting to get to the point where my PC isn't happy now. Well, welcome to my computer's life perpetually. Open the side and put a fan there? I mean, that is definitely an option. I'm gonna blow up my phone, sorry, blow up my mom's phone to test for a claim. I mean, you could, or you could, you know, not, and just hit it with a hammer once. Start with 15mm HE. Don't you mean 155? Silly. Very, very silly. $15mm, not 15cm. Okay. I was just assuming people went for 155 because a lot of people make that mistake of forgetting that it's like 15cm instead of 15mm. Oh my god, an SU-25! Wow, who would have thunk? So that's Centurions? Oh, whatever. MG151 15mm has HE round, and that's what I'm talking about. Ah. I mean, I literally got doors and windows open and no breeze. I mean, underneath my desk right now, there's a fan just blowing at my feet because, hey, The breeze is not happy here either. So. Hate when there's 0 wind. Oh yeah, me too. Just give me a little bit of wind. You have to show Mira this? What do you mean this? I don't get it. It's an emote. Hold on. Tulip V card. Aw, Tulip is a virgin. How cute. I'm sorry. I love you, honey. Tulip is a cutie. Like, Tulip is like super cute. Which is why I did this. Get shouted out, nerd. Worth it. I totally haven't been, like, ever since I took off, like, from here to here has been a black hole in my mind. I wasn't even playing the game, I was just reading chat. I mean, it's true, but I don't get to control what the emote identifier is. It's freaking Tulip V before the emote name. Sure, Tulip. 0 wind, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, why would you ever calculate in Fahrenheit? It's the most unprecise bullshit ever. Tulip V card, yeah. That's what I read. Because most of the people I deal with are American. Yeah, but I'm not American. And besides, Americans just use bad measurement systems. This boil. Get him. Thatch, they killed my boy. They killed my boy! This for my boy! You can do it. You can do it. Okay, this Half-Flash just gave up because of lost tracking. Flash, you can get him. Come on. There we go. 629 is not going for me. And I'm just gonna fly off back to base. Because I don't trust my aim-9Ls at all anyways. Most temperatures you'll encounter are between 0 and 100 Fahrenheit. Yeah, because the Fahrenheit scale was built around the idea that it was whatever was the lowest recorded temperature somewhere in Poland, and 100 was the highest temperature recorded somewhere in Poland. And then they called it, well, obviously it's never going to get colder nor warmer, so therefore, you know, good enough. 0 degrees Celsius are when water freezes, and 100 is when water boils. Yeah, I like it a lot better. Stop dumping countermeasures. Fuck is a kilometer. Eagle emoji, eagle emoji. Am I the last player left alive on my team? No, I'm not, apparently. I mean, you can make water boil at any temperature where it's a liquid. Really? Yeah, that's true. Also, technically water can boil from anywhere from 100 degrees Celsius and above. Question of how fast it boils away. Americans lose their mind when you don't measure something in football fields or burgers per heart attack. What about large boulders in the size of small boulders, etc.? Right, it's the temperature of where water boils at STP. I mean, that's kind of true. Don't look up what a hectare is. I have to anyways, because I grew up on the countryside, so therefore I grew up on a farm, and therefore hectare is something I have to actually know what is. Because of course, every single farmer ever measures things in hectare. This is gonna be dangerous as fuck. What do you mean you're losing lock? Wow, sky flashes are just silly. There's a large boulder the size of a small boulder blocking the road. Yes. Fair point. All these imperial measurements can't all be blamed on the English after all. Yeah. Sparrow's awesome and totally work well. Yeah, they totally are. Although I would say that sky flashes uniquely are just worse than sparrows. Super temps are amazing, but normal sky flashes and sky flash dogfights, they're not good. Because for some reason they had to be worse or something like that. Got hit by F-14 all the way in Narnia. Lol, yeah. I didn't really have much I could do about it. How many Shermans long is that plane? About 1.7. Oh look! My spawn is in a cloud. Haven't seen Rocky Pillar since the update. Oh, pretty good. They've remodeled the mountainside a little bit over here, and that's it. The rest of the map is pretty nice. Oh, good. Although, it's always wonderful when your airfield is inside of a cloud. Always makes it so much easier to land. Oof. Oh look, an A-10 killed an F-5. Oh my god. RWR, please. Why am I being tracked from everywhere? When I started listening to Nightcore while shooting down War Thunder planes with a laser pointer, I got from Dollar Store the transformation is complete JoJo poses. Hello, Blue Sprake. Way to confuse me. Truly a sale time when you see an A10 team kills. Yeah. Isn't it wonderful? Also, Blue Sprake, hi! Welcome to my stream. And, what a wonderfully weird message you posted. Ah, you silly. But hi. God, this radar lock. Gaijin claimed to have fixed this I don't know how many times, and in reality it just hasn't. I have no idea if I'm actually being like tracked by anybody right now because my RWR is just like perpetually on. Is it worth to spend one of my A9Bs on that up-tiered P39? No, it's not. Gun him down. The whole point was to be goofy with my first message, and it looks like it worked. Well, it worked really well. Also, hi Goofball. How are you doing, cutie? Then, oh, 12.7 US is now ruined again because of the sale. I mean, it's not just US. Sweden is also getting fucked. So is like every other nation right now. Also, this is what they did to Rocky Pillars. They kind of just extended the map to make it so that like you could do more ground pounding. That's it. Want to turn in? Not really. Go look at this guy. 8. This boyo is about to have a joyous time. Because he shouldn't know that I'm locking onto him from below. Oh, he did notice. Lucky him. I got a hit on him. I think it's really targeting me up here right now. Come on, pull. We go. Got Star Crusader? Yes, it is, because I got down the yard. Oops. I mean, how else would I see A10s? So I know the premium German tornado is bad, but part of me wants it just to AFK base grind in German tech tree. If you want to do that, I would actually kind of recommend looking into getting the Junkers 288C. It's just as good. No, I'm gonna switch over to PNT and scan mode. I'll never catch him. We'll catch is this guy. I got shot by a friendly. Yeah, I did. Ow. I genuinely did get hit by a friendly. Tornadoes rarely get bases. They always get taken by phantoms and confused before tornadoes can reach them. Yeah, that's also really true. Tornadoes really struggle getting to bases unless you're on easy maps. So it would be better if you really wanted to like get a premium for the German tree. Best I can really say is try to see if you can get yourself something that like will be consistent. Hello? Get the AI, but I think roughly here we'll hit it. I'll hit it. Get this boy. Get him. Get him. I can understand why you had fun in the MiG-21, like the premium MiG-21, because it is just like every single other tech tree MiG-21. You just, you know, it's premium, which is like the best advantage of it. I'm just claiming all of these AI aircraft. New British Bison isn't bad. Yes, I know it's Indian. Well, I think the Bison is actually really, really good because it's a MiG-21 that has a pulse Doppler radar. It gets R-27s. It's pretty good, actually. Like, you don't have to deal with the issues of a MiG-23 airframe, and you'll get to enjoy a MiG-21 with significantly better missiles. It gets good missiles, it has a stupid amount of thrust, and turns well, and you fight brain dead US players. And R-73s, and R-27s. It's really good. Definitely worth it. Almost a shame it doesn't get AMRAAMs, but like, you know, that's gonna be a while. I heard the Bison is decent, but it's far too expensive, also not on sale. Yeah. I can get it regardless because, once again, I'm starting to be over the whole get a top ER premium mindset. I'm buying top ER premiums for like Sweden ground, mainly just because I kind of like it. But like, other than that, not really. Hell, yay, I have now spaded the Vegan D. Woo! Woo! I'm just missing 30k. Woo! Oh boy. Like, the only reason why I bought the Christian II was kind of just because then I got myself a really funny decal. That's it. I know. Like, I genuinely got it just for the Kalmar Union decal. That's it. Like, there's no way I'll ever start another tree without a high tier premium plane or lineup. Understandable, honestly. You don't have to either, honestly, because like there's so much more to like it's not just getting to top ER, it's been spading all the vehicles, and I would also argue that like getting your crew to choosing to invest in like qualifications and getting them from like expert crew to ace crew, there's a lot of experience required for that. And like, yeah, I've done it on some of them, but like that's still a lot of experience. Like hell, on like top BR vehicles, which I actually haven't done it on quite a few of them because I kind of realized it's not worth it. But like top BR vehicles, it's like 1 million. That's a lot. On premiums, it's like 2 million. So like getting ace crew is genuinely quite a bit. One of the few aircraft I actually did it on was the on, I think, yeah, this one. I did it on the F4F early. I actually did it. It takes a lot of time, but you know, and nowadays I just stop caring. I figured out that it's not worth my my Silver Lions, but you could do it. It's definitely really good in ground where getting ace qualification basically makes it so that your repair time is like half, and you know, so fucking stupid. Now, I'm at a bit of an impasse. I could keep playing the JA37D, get the last 30k, or I could switch over to the AJS37, play that for a little bit, and get to the Grip and C. I mean, I kind of want to do this. I want to spade this vehicle one day. Hello, Marcus. Hi. Hello there. But genuinely flying this thing is so fucking awful. I wish I didn't have to, but I kind of do have to. Oof. Genuinely. Oh well, let's go. Go get murdered. I have this thing spaded. It was a chore. Yeah, I understand why. This thing in general is a chore to fly. But hey, I'm flying it. Might as well get it done. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm considering, like, I am genuinely considering just getting the bombs and then just flying out and like trying to see if I can bomb a couple of bases. but I don't think I would be able to. The bombs are really heavy, and the Vigans, while the engine is ridiculously powerful, the Vigan is too big compared to like its competitors at this PR. Therefore, they'll never be able to get there. Marcus, what are you doing? Marcus, you silly! Marcus, I don't really have that many silly, like, commands. Give me a hydrate, but, I don't have a hydrate command. I drink enough water already. Unlike a lot of other streamers that, like, will spend all day and be like, oh, I have a headache. And then they go like, have you drunk any water? No, I haven't. I haven't drunk any water in the last 2 days. And it's just like, what the hell? Drown Mira? No. No. Please don't drown me. I'll prefer not to. Fucking love this thing though. What the hell? Why is my afterburner not running? Why is my cockpit not on? Why is there no power on my airframe? At least the fuel is, like, showing the right thing. Honey? We're turn left and dive about 1,500 meters? Nah. What are you gonna pay me to do it? What will you give me to dive into the water? Sorry, these are not emails. I'm gonna do that. Give you a kill. Aw, I would like a kill though. Am I behind this guy enough? Wouldn't really say so. I don't even have enough flare for this. I'm so about to die. For more than one reason. He's last spend. He did. I'm genuinely just considering shooting one of these oh, there? Nope. I missed. I got hit. Which is not good. Definitely not good. Yeah, I should just go for one of those AIs. But I die before that. Guess I'll be extremely unstable. Even more unstable now. Can I? Can I? Nope. Oh, I don't even have a missile left because that part of my wing got shot off. Noob shouts and shout out. Oh, did boss shout out noob? Hell yeah. Real aspect only? Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting because this thing is just not fun to fly because it's just so trash as a beginner aircraft or like stock. Yeah, I shouldn't have looked at the sales. I'm getting tempted to buy one. Philip, here's a perfect answer. Don't. Save your money. It's not worth it. The only thing I want from sales, to be honest, is VF5C. I remember enjoying playing VF5C. Just got VF5E. It's the same airframe, but better. Too late. I've bought the 2 I wanted, and that's it. Tulip, you silly. For sales, I'm just gonna get the 2S38. Not worth buying the 2S38 either. That thing should be 11 now. Fight me. Exactly, I have the F5E researched and bought. So, yeah, you know, 2S38 is on sale. I don't know. Some Russian player just crashed into the ground. I'll delete cast from the game with my proxy. But the thing is that, like, that's not really why the 2S38 is so good. It's just because, like, it's just so poorly modeled. Like, it's getting better now that they've modeled most of the interior, but, like, it's still poorly modeled. I got my 2S38 out of the Christmas loot boxes. That seems kinda silly. Seems very silly, actually. Team here, the loot boxes are worth it? Well, I got a VFW out of a loot box, and I still haven't spent a single one of those guiding coins, because I just didn't want to use it myself, and, you know. Don't worry, Tulip, I believe you. It's just, nah. There's only going to be one aircraft, like, or sorry, one modern Russian vehicle I would ever want to play, and that's the Yak 130, and it requires them to actually add it to the game. So I'm going to have to spend all my SL on the next loot box. Boss, no. No, you need the SL. You keep complaining about not having any SLs so that, like, you know, you can do anything. So no, don't. You need the SL. I should really go grinding ground targets. Let's do that, actually. But this RWR is more accurate than that. It's poorly modeled. It does more. It knows, like, more directions than that. Not that bad. I got a French 1.5 from a loot box. What, the LEFH thing? Or is there something else? Burn it? Nah, don't burn it. Nuke it. Nuke the French. Lorraine 155, yeah. Okay, let's go for some ground pounding, because that's something I can do. I could also go for those A4s. I think I'm gonna do that. Like, just do a quick swoop around behind and then fire off my 2 missiles. Just so that I can at least, like, get some missiles and then just fly this thing as a Sea Vixen. There we go. Okay, I got some score, which is good. See if I can catch a little bit more before I get murdered. Ow. I'm surprised I didn't die. Genuinely, I am. Imagine ground pounding up this VR. Why are they driving away? Why aren't they actually driving away from the front line? Yeah, finally the damage to my airframe plus me being greedy. Why are they running? Yeah, I have no idea. Tree? Yeah, well, too late. I became best friends with that squirrel. Why are you running? Yeah, why are they running? Ah, yes. Such wonderful detail, unrivaled. Oh, no mind. Funny about it, specifically Afghanistan that has this issue. Come on. Off this way. Come on. Do you have 78 of that plane? No, this is just... Yeah, I thought they could be funny by like going for more of like squadron based camo, and therefore, you know, instead of like making it just whatever. I find it hilarious that my radar is somehow like, it's somehow like an air radar and not a ground radar. So apparently I can do TWS, which I just can't in reality. Gaijin, he's so weird. Gaijin also used a certain explosion in one of their art pieces. I feel like the internet went like completely nuts about that, and I have no idea what they're referring to. Like, I genuinely didn't pay attention to it. I saw it of them being like, oh my god, look at that. And like, I have no idea what they're referring to. Interesting? What do you mean interesting? That I don't live perpetually online, is that the thing? Is it interesting that I just don't really pay attention because I don't live perpetually online? Oh, fuck that guy over. They used the explosion from a Challenger disaster? Oh. Big oof. Okay, I can see how that could be a bit of a problem. How do I catch this guy off? I have 2 missiles and that's it. Catch him off. I mean, presumably by just flying into him, right? You'll never know. Yeah, his RWR will ping, but he doesn't need to care. And since I'm at speed and he's accelerating, I'll be able to catch him. There we go. He doesn't even have flares because it's an F4C. Well, Fox-2. Right, young man. Come on, missile. Your thing. Or not. Oh, did that missile really not go that far? There we go. We got a kill. Here, do you think the other potential names for the M4 would better than the Phantom 2? Phantom 1 would have been fine. Oh. Well, might as well just go for ground targets. Like, I don't really know the other names, because honestly, that's not my niche interest. I paid attention. Can I get off the ground again? Well, guess this will teach me to check my fuel in the future? Nah. You can guess this to check your, like, your altitude in the future. Can I really not push myself? Apparently not, and I'm being forced to leave my airframe. Wow. Wow. I'd even give the kill to somebody. Doesn't really matter. This thing just can't fly when it's at, like, that low speed. Which is kind of true, honestly. Because people think that, like, the Delta Wing will give it insane lift, but because it's a double Delta, or technically canard Delta. Actually, no, this is actually a canard double Delta, which is even more silly. Doesn't really matter. Let's have a little bit of fun. Actually, have a little bit of fun. Let's find some Fox-3s. Fox cubed. Phantom was already taken by the FH, but the other potential names that were turned down were Satan and Mithras. Here, to be honest, I don't have an obsession with naming. So, like, I don't know. What I do know is that, like, the M60 is under the Patton family, no matter how much they refuse to name it directly Patton. It's fun. The M7 priest is part of the M3 Lee family, but it's not a Lee, it's a priest. No, it's let's just ignore that one, because technically it's part of the M3 family, but it was designated M7 for obvious reasons. Let's see if we can find somebody we can actually annoy. Maybe we'll swoop in from the side here. I don't want to go for that contrail up there. But I'll see what I can like go for now. I'll start making like a hole underground. I am being pinged. Not being targeted yet, but like still. I'm also under attack. I can tell. Can I climb over this mountain in time? Yes, I can. Good. I'm safe here. Oh, no one. That's not good. That is definitely not good. I'm still flying. Apparently the missile didn't care. But, how I'm still flying, I do not know. Hey, I'll land it if I have to. Oh, that's not good. Stop launching at me. How am I flying still? This is not counted severe damage. How am I not just, like, you know, you think I lost something? Gee, you think? I don't have run blow up in my ass. I'm gonna be greedy. I think that's a good idea. I can't turn this fast enough. I don't have enough fuel to really circle around here. I should just go back for, like, main airfield. I will be defiant and land. That's a fuck it. Why not? Got team kills trying to fight for the last enemies. Oof. Your plane isn't planing? My plane is planing perfectly fine. This is fine. Yeah, see, it's still flying. I have unlocked a secret smoke. I have unlocked the secret smoke of chocolate ice cream. Oh dear. I also unlocked the rare item, brown pants. What about iced chocolate cream? No. No, Patzer. I'll land it. I'll do it. I believe. I believe I can do it. I can do this. I can land this. I believe. Come on. Sorry, I'm gonna try to concentrate a little bit. Hi, Black Rose, give me a second. Ah.
Air brake on.
I did it. It's landed. I can't believe I somehow landed this. Genuinely can't believe it. That's a successful landing. Hell yeah.
Air brake on.
Ha! Take that, whoever almost killed me. Genshin can do. This is fine. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I landed it.
Air brake on.
My entire airframe is black. Hey there, how are you? Black Rose, I am doing amazing. I just landed this thing, and I can't believe I actually managed to land this thing. Also, hi Rose, welcome to my stream, and of course also welcome to my chat. It's really nice to see you. I'm waiting for my friend to wake up. She's from Japan, and me and her play War Thunder together. I'm trying to wake her up because the summer sale is here. Ah, I see. She's been dying to get the A5C to go on the sale. Well, I'm not sure if it's actually on sale. I don't really know anything. I just kind of play video games. Honestly, I don't really care too much about the sale because I kind of just believe in, like, you know, just play whatever. Oh, there went their last player. I didn't die. Ha ha ha. When I looked, it's 3%. Now, what? 3% dollar, 30% off. Oh, I have no idea. Summer sale is usually 50%, so, you know. I enjoy how you get going to like 50 miles an hour before the cockpit is even closed. Yeah, that's a thing that War Thunder does. Go, I have unlocked the rockets. I believe those rockets are Sunnis, right? Or did I unlock Hydras? Yeah, I unlocked Hydras, no mind. And then I just got one last thing, and then I finally spaded this thing. That's $30 right now. Ah, I see. I remember when they added that thing. That's a while ago. Like, it has good weapons because, you know, it gets magics. And matcha magics are really, really nice. Although, I don't fully agree with the whole, like, oh, go in with bombs and, like, rockets, because it's still just a really good fighter for 10-0. Has 2 magics, and it gets a couple of flares. Pretty good. And it's still, you know, a MiG-19. So I would kind of recommend it to people. I think it's good. I think it's, like, useful. Do I get anything special? Full RWR, that's nice. And it gets, you know, all the ballistics computers it would need. Getting a Mirage 5BA soon. Well, I hope you have fun with that. I kind of want the Mirage 5F, but you're able to tell, I haven't really played very much France because I just haven't really been in the mood for it. And let's go back to our suffering, because as much fun as it was flying the F-16, here we are back in Sweden, trying to just unlock the first bombs, because like eventually I will need to get down to the Mavericks. And still haven't even unlocked the first set of rockets, or missiles, so let's go! I just love it when stock grinding is awful. Suffering? Ah. So it's part of the Belarus. Well, you have been a busy bee. You should be proud of that. What do you think about the Yak-28B? I think the Yak-28 is actually really, really cool, and I think it's a shame that Gaijin doesn't want to embrace more modern, what's it called? Like more high-speed bombers. I fly the Yak-28, it's basically a bomber with 2 MiG-21 engines. Yeah, it's a really, really good bomber. I kind of wish that like Gaijin would appeal more to these bombers, but I understand why Gaijin doesn't want to as well, because like Gaijin has kind of built themselves into a wall where they have to only appeal to the fighters, and if you don't appeal to the fighters, then like the player base gets angry. Hell, I have been shouted at for not fighting players and just playing my own game, having fun, and just, you know, grinding bases. Because I have chosen to like play like the Saab 105G as a bomber and just killing bases, because my Battle Pass challenge was like kill 20 bases. I was like, sure thing, I'll just do this. I agree, like I've been waiting for the B-52 and all. No, the B-52 is never going to be added. I think a B-1 Lancer, maybe, but I also don't think so as well, because like a B-1's like payload is just ridiculous. The Yak-28 is like Gru had a plane. Despicable me, but like Yak-28 instead. Modern bombers don't have a place in Warfighter? Yeah. Well, not even like that, but like the last bomber they could like remotely add was the F-111, because the F-111 was built for, you know, to carry a shitload of payload, but it was also maneuverable enough to at least be somewhat of a fighter in quotation marks. A B-1 would be nice since it has a radar missile jammer on it. Yeah, but they don't... Gaijin doesn't model like jammers at all. B-52 with the 163 gun and tail would be silly, but it's not going to be added. Yeah. Also, hello Valerian. I didn't even notice. Yeah, hi Volk Valerian. Welcome to my stream, and welcome to my chat. Despicable B, but the B is for bomber. Might as well just call it something else, but I don't know. Like, I'm still hoping they'll add the MiG-25, but it doesn't seem like Gaijin really wants to add it, because they realize how shit the MiG-25 actually is. I thought they did. Doesn't the SU-39 have a jammer on the back of it? The SU-39 has a IR thing that messes with IR missiles specifically. That's also on helicopters. It's kind of like an IR diffuser that makes it like significantly harder to get a lock. But apart from that, not really. Yeah. But Gaijin has also never touched it since they added it, and I don't think they ever want to. Let's see if I can do a thing. What is this tornado doing? I have no clue. In. And he got killed. Satch. Spent so much time and effort aligning myself with this tornado. Well, the F-18 will most likely come. They have parts in the game already with the F-20. They have parts. Listen, they have had parts for various different aircrafts in the game since whatever. That doesn't automatically make it so that the F-18 will come like soon. People have been calling the F-18 next patch ever since they added the Harrier B. Sorry, the Harrier 2 to Italy. They're like, oh my god, F-18 because RWR said so, and so on. I was like, F-18 next patch because they already added the same radar and stuff. It's just like, come on, get your shit together. Never catch this Mirage. Careful, because all of these guys on the side. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to ignore them. Gotta admit, in all my years, it's the first time I got to see a fox flying an aircraft. That's amazing, so dope. Hello, King Lol. I think you don't pay attention enough to the VTuber scene of War Thunder because there are plenty of foxes playing this game. It's silly. The F-18 has also been in the league list for like 2 years. Yeah. I hope that they would have added the F-18A a while ago, but apparently not. But like at this point, now that like AMRAAMs has been added to the game, they are definitely not going to have the A model. The A model can't carry AMRAAMs if anybody like doesn't know. It won't be until the C model that the F-18 can actually carry AMRAAMs. So therefore, what I'm hoping Gaijin will do, although it likely won't happen until this Christmas, they'll add the F-18 C to bring parity to a lot of nations, because Finland would get the F-18C. Admittedly, it won't get ground ordnance in Finland because Finland signed some fucking stupid agreement with Russia that their F-18 would not be able to carry ground ordnance. That was later on ignored when they upgraded their F-18Cs to F-18Ds. They would be able to add it to Britain through Commonwealth, aka Australia or Canada. They could add it to Germany because Germany has purchased F-18s to replace the Tornado for some fucking reason. And then everyone is going to cry about how all the F-18s are just copy-paste and Gaijin's just so lazy. Yeah, well, there are like 7 different aircraft they can add at this point, so eh. But like, they have purchased F-18s. Anything other than the ICE. I mean, hell, if you squint enough, this thing is like the ICE, both of which were modified to carry 4 AMRAAMs. I would fucking love if the Viggen D would carry AMRAAMs. Just make it 12-7, I don't care. It's all about the AMRAAMs, it's not about the dogfighting anymore. So, I'm looking forward to getting the ICE. I will actually play it. I just need a reason to play it first, so you know. I'm so pissed that the Viggen D didn't get it AMRAAMs. I understand why, because Gaijin wants to keep the Viggen D where it is. What Gaijin should do, and I mentioned this earlier on the stream, what Gaijin should do to rectify how this currently looks is give the 30, like the C model, AIM-9Ls, because it can carry AIM-9Ls, and then give, like, add the A model at like 10-7 with flare pods, just like these flare pods right here, the countermeasure pods that is on the AJS 37, because that's kind of what they did. And then bump this to 11.3, like this thing is. And then make this 12.7, give it, like, the 4 AMRAAMs, and just make it, you know... make it so that the Gripen A goes before the Viggen D. That's kind of all I want. The Gripen A should honestly, currently, with how the game works, be 12.3. I know it has AIM-9Ms, but that's kind of just how the game is. So, yeah. Let's 20k. Only 20k. How much more do I need? I need way too much. I just want to be able to start researching some missiles so I would actually have more of them. I wish there was a GE Gripen. I wouldn't. That's all I want. Well, you know, ooh, actual. That's such a cute name. I don't think adding a premium Gripen will alter anything. Not with how the game currently works. They have the chance with adding the Gripen A as a premium, but they didn't. Like, they could have added the Gripen C with you know, how it is in like other nations to Sweden from the start, and then added the Gripen A as a premium, or added the Gripen A back when the F-16 got added, but you know, they didn't want to. If they give a Viggen its stupid AMRAAMs, then I want the ASM 135 for the F-15A. I have no idea what that is right now. Sorry, my specific US designation knowledge is awful. What are we talking about? Anti-satellite missile? Okay. No. It doesn't need that. At all. It would never need that. And the Viggen doesn't need its AMRAAMs. I think it doesn't need them, but I think it would be good to give it to him. Like, I think it would be a genuinely good way of, like, honoring the actual vehicle. Orbital strikes and more fun to then. Sorry, when. Never. It's against international law. I don't remember the exact identification for things, but but if I hear it and it's F-15 related, I instantly know I have F-15 brain rot. Well, Valerian, I think, like, you know, that's fine. Like, I have, like, obsessive, like, I'm gonna put it, not really brain rot, but, like, I have obsessed so much about flying the Viggen and, like, learning about it due to DCS that at this point, I kind of know a little bit too much about them, which is also kind of why I like kind of actively go, well, Gaiden should probably honor these vehicles in this way to, like, you know, do certain things, like, for instance, treating the Viggen D as the ice, because it kind of is equal to an ice. I don't only carry it aim around L's, but, like, still. Behind this guy. He J'd out. Why did he have to J out? Oh, I have to ask, since you have most of Sweden unlocked, is the Saab 35 XS worth it? No. I would actually say the A model is worth it more than the XS. The Draken A is a significantly more fun airframe. The A model is amazing, yeah. And yet I still bought it anyways. Well, Tulip, you have flu for brains. Don't worry about it. Sorry, honey. Got one of them. On. Oh. That's not good. Hey, you, could you kill me? Try to make it very easy for you, please. Why did you have to fuck it up? Oh well. I'm gonna give it to him anyways. Oh, I could give it to him. Sweet. Here, are you good? No, I got murdered by my own bullet. I reversed the Draken A and the F3H. Then that player played stupid. The Draken A is amazing, honestly. Like, genuinely amazing. Is it bad that I'm at 8K? Tulip, just say 8 kilometers, not 8K meters up in the 11.3 with the Draken. It's very, very difficult to really describe because, like, yes, the Draken is a high altitude fighter. It is kind of bad because of this BR, you will mostly be fighting radar missiles. But like, it's not really that good of an aircraft. The only good thing about the XS is the fact that you can use the IRST mode, so you can do track IR instead of doing radar, which makes it so that players are way less likely to know that you're tracking them. That's it. That's like the only good thing about the XS. Other than that, Draken A is perfectly fine. The 12 flares you get aren't really that useful, and at least you get double the guns, and to a certain extent I would argue that the missiles don't really matter for the Drakens. Not of a BR they're at. I got murdered by my own bullet. Turns out if you shoot out a bomb and you're too close, you kind of blow yourself up. Thanks, Gaijin. Let's go enjoy some Fox-3s again then. Oh god, why? Why do we have this awful map? Why, Gaijin? Why? Oh well. Let's reset my camera because safety's on. And yeah, I'm ready. Woo! How would I handle this? Well, since this map sucks.
Over G.
Fly off over here. Just do my thing. I know I'm being silent, but I'm kind of just thinking about things. Like a couple of random things. Don't worry about me too much. I've just not really had too good of a day. Let's start turning it in because I keep getting a bunch of random my RWR. And we see anybody, but I can fire at. Not yet. And thus, ooh, being randomly tracked by somebody. Probably an F-15 hit the ground. The D has 0 countermeasures and is only a fraction of BR lower. Yeah, because all the Drakens are really over BR'd compared to like their airframe's capability, simply because Gaijin kind of overreacted with them, because like a lot of good players got them early, and therefore Gaijin kind of was like, oh shit, this plane is doing really, really well, and then in reality it wasn't, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Should be careful about what I'm doing right now. At this point, I should probably fire. But I'm gonna keep hunting him. Until I can secure a slightly better lock. Now. 3. Hello, buddy. Yeah, you weren't happy, are you? Let's get out of here. Me and this F-16 is not in a good spot, because I don't have infinite countermeasure for this. Yeah. I can fire at him when I have a chance, but I kind of just was a little bit too focused on defending. You know what? It's the best thing ever. Spawning into fog with air spawns on and then the new map so you don't know the terrain. Don't worry about it. You don't hug the terrain in the new map. Just kind of fly and enjoy life. Except the A. The A is in a pretty good, okay place. Yeah. 9-7 is a good BR for Drakens, honestly. It's also somewhat, like, accurate to its, like, time frame for like, you know, historical and so on. Oh, you crashed? Tulip, here's a bit of a tip. Don't hug the deck. Not a good idea. Just hug the deck, lol, is not really an applicable thing you can say anymore. Well, let's start searching for some targets.
Lock. Aubergine.
Only a crit, really? See if I can just fly past him. Oh, somebody else took him. Touch. Somebody else is out here? I got a little bit zoned out there. I'm sorry, everybody. Who is this idiot up here?
Lock.
Oh, sorry. Guy's not having a good time. Oops. Speaking of not having a good time, this is why you don't fly that high up. People are like, oh, I gotta sit at 10 kilometers because that's where my missiles have the best range and so on. It's like, no, you have to think about where you are. At all times, essentially. This boy that's over here? Oh. My God, you there. I'm gonna lock on you.
Lock.
Fire missile here would never hit him. Oh, he hit the ground.
Aubergine.
What a shame. MBT 70 versus 2S25. The 2S25 isn't even real. Okay, that's incorrect. It is real, but it's not like an airframe that's airframe. It's not a vehicle that is in proper service. Is that somebody over here? Bolts. Search area. Okay, that's a target. Let's go for it.
Lock.
The enemy team has ceased to exist. And the best I can do is hope that I get this target.
Critical speed. Lock. Critical speed. Critical speed.
Oh,
Critical speed.
half the Russian tech tree isn't real? Yeah, kinda. The 2S25 was it was, in quotation marks, put into service, but never actually was. It was part of the whole Russian dream imagination of what they could become if they just, during the Russian reforms. So that's why the 2S25 exists, why the 2S25 exists, why the T14 exists, why the T90M exists, the 2S38, the the Panzer, etc. All of these things were built to essentially, in quotation marks, modernize the Russian military. None of them are actually really in service. Yeah, the T90M kinda is, and the Panzer kinda is, but the 2S25, fuck no. 2S38s, fuck no. BMP-2Ms, the 10 of them they made have already been destroyed. The SU-39, which was then later renamed to SU-25 SM-3, also the same thing. These conversions of these airframes to make them, in quotation, modernized, never really happened. They made like 10 of them, and they've all been shot down. I mean, every single object has like max 3 units built. No, they have, most of the objects had 1, because the Russians built 1. And then they worked it as a prototype, and then they selected it, and then they were like, oh, we like this, and then they, you know, they actually built it into a vehicle, and therefore stuff. All the things that actually got turned into vehicles are represented as vehicles, but all the other strange prototypes aren't, for some fucking reason. Now, let me show you a magic trick. I will make this number smaller. By playing this airframe. Oh god. I'm really considering grabbing a full set of bombs and then just going bombing. Like, I know I haven't made a preset, but I'm considering just doing this. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it for one game. Let's go. One game of self-hatred. Let's go bomb a base. What's my max speed? Mach. God damn it. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, this is kind of why it's not worth trying to like bomb bases with this thing, because everything around you is just as fast when you have to carry around giant boxes just to fit all these bombs. It's good for cratering runways. It's awful for destroying bases in game. All of these excesses. All of these guys? Going for the base I'm going for. I'm gonna be lucky if I get a base bomb. I'm just gonna ignore it, and then I'm gonna bomb some ground targets. And drop. And drop. They're getting a score for it? Fuck all, because Gaiden has been nerfing ground pounding scores. There we go, that should do it for the space. I'm gonna run down this convoy and then like a little bit fun, or I'm gonna get missiled. Yay! Don't really have much of a choice anyways, because that's how the stock grind is for this vehicle. Stock grinding the HAS is an experience, to say the least. Let's actually create a proper anti-ground loadout. Like so. Just to get it done. And let's just add a drop tank just in case. Yeah. Getting to there, it's just a pain. I don't think I'll ever actually like stock grind this thing and get around to getting it done. It's too awful. It's at far too high of a BR for what it gets. And yet also definitely not. It's just at far too high of a BR for its stock grind compared to its it's like spaded grind, because like playing this thing spaded perfectly fine. You get 2 aim9Ls and technically 2 aim9Ps, but like the thing about that is that it's kind of a misunderstanding. It's like a highly known fact that the aim9L could be like only carried on the inner 4 pylons, but it could actually be carried on every single pylon. The issue was that the Swedes just never did it, because when this thing flew around, after like 5 flights, an aim9L secret head would just be shaken to pieces because of how much the wings vibrated. It doesn't stop the JA-37D, which is the exact same airframe, from having been on the outer pylons, but it's just a wartime versus peacetime thing that guy then jumped on. I was like, yep, peacetime only. I kind of want to go back and fly the F-16 some more. I'm having too much fun. I'm being reminded of Fox-3 gameplay that is just different and better, and then I kind of want to fly that. Oof. Yeah, let's fly some more Fox-3s. Let's just have some fun and enjoy it. I got fly the wrong way. Again, just for a little bit of fun. I want to go over into this valley here and like do some pop-up strikes. It'll be fun. It'll be silly. I'm feeling tired all of a sudden. I wonder why. That's fine. Not feeling tired. Really, it's just kind of... I guess just today has been a long day for me. Even though I've done fuck all. I got a full down tier to 8-0 with my XM803 and murdered one poor little early MBT. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of like a reality. Full down BRs are kind of weird and gruesome, if anything. I think I should like slow down a little bit. I'm burning a lot of fuel just to go awfully fast. Oh no, I have been locked.
Critical speed.
What will I ever do?
Critical speed. Over G.
Imagine being a Leo 1 and you see basically what's a MBT-70? Yeah. Well, that's kind of just the reality of things. Leo 1s were kind of, you know, They're good, honestly.
Lock.
I need to be careful here.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over G. Over G.
We'll just burn cold for a little bit. Or actually, this is burning warm, if anything. But Leo 1 and M60 are both MBTs at 8.0 with a unstabilized 105 firing rifle sabo. Yeah. But like, still, they're still really, really good. Also, I need to fire that. Bye. Ow. Will I get to see my missile? Nah, I probably won't. What did I do? I shot down somebody. Who would have thunk? Yeah, I'm just having fun with Fox-3 for once. Or just having fun in top BR because Fox-3s are so different. Stock grinding in top BR right now is going to be fucking pain. But Fox-3s are different and they're fun and interesting and I kind of like that. I wish I had more countermeasures on the F-16C, but it is what it is. Main issue is that there's a lot of compression of this BR bracket. At 3040, you have the M4A3 105 to M4A2. Sorry, yeah, M4A2. At 8.0, you have rifled sabo, no stabilizer traditional armor, and conventional rangefinders. And 9.0, you have darts with full stabilizing composite laser rangefinder, significantly improved mobility, and excellent turret armors. Well, here's a very controversial thing. I don't think that 8.0 to 9.0 is particularly compressed. I actually think that 9.3 to 11.7 is overly compressed. I get that like it's a really annoying thing with like, oh no, these vehicles and so on, they had different things, etc. Oh dear, that's our entire team. I'm gonna go hunting. Hold on.
Critical speed. Over G. Lock. Lock. Over G. Critical speed. Altitude. Altitude. Over G. Over G. Critical speed. Over G.
Need to worry too much about what I've done. Resolution increase the ground top tier to 13.0. Oh yeah, for sure. But Gaijin doesn't want to do that for many obvious reasons. What's that? There it is. Cute missile right there. I'm so ready to see these players.
Lock. Lock. Over G.
I need to burn. I need to burn gold. Oh, a J11? What? There's something between me and this J11, wasn't there? What the hell? Okay, let's turn around. Something is approaching me.
Over G. Over G.
Do we have anything out here? Apparently not. I protected myself and only fired 2 Fox-3s. Sad. But at least I got a kill, so. The M60A1 Rise is 0.4 BR higher than the M60A1 AOS, but I feel like it's a bigger upgrade than from the Super Pershing to T32. That's kind of because you realize how powerful stabilizers are. But like in reality, like like the M60 is just that powerful. That's just kind of how it is. Like that's why you see stabilizers at earlier BRs for other nations. Also, I have somebody behind me. That's because I have an F-15 behind me.
Over G. Over G. Lock.
Never catch him like this. I'm just gonna have to like watch him and get ready to fire. There we go. That should hit him.
Lock.
Yeah, but it did. Good. 1 kill for me. Now I have 2 kills.
Over G.
Yeah, having ERA at that BR is insane. What, like 8-3? I'm not sure how good it is, but like that's because early ERA is kind of not really that good against tank shells. ERA has never really been there to like protect against tank shells. 8-7. Yeah, I kind of agree. Having ERA above BR is nice, but it's not insane. It's not that good. Wait. Elon Musk just got shot down. Woo! He got shot down by somebody called I Love Beans. What a beautiful name. There are plenty of missiles with DC which can't go through it, and there are still quite a few tanks and players with HFS. Yeah, I know. And there's also quite a lot of people who just like go, oh, I want to shoot heat because heat has highest pen. But like, honestly, how can I put it? From a lot of experience with playing the STRV 104, even though I have ERA, like I have a lot of ERA bricks everywhere, it rarely really saves me. Occasionally it will protect me, but it's rare. It's very, very rare. That one time, like that once in like every now and again where it actually saves me, it is nice. But usually it saves me from being blown up in the first shot, not like saves you from, you know, being able to return fire, because often it's just you not being one shot and then being two shot. Now when it comes to the M60 with Rise, yeah, I agree that this is definitely like nice because you're fighting Russia and France. But like, The ERA package is also a little bit more on the side of a turret, where it's a lot more useful. Genuinely a lot more useful. The Blazer is only 206 mil, whereas the Rise is 370 against Chemical. Yeah, I know, but like genuinely, it's like the armor profile is a lot better, or at least the ERA coverage is a lot better. But like, I would genuinely still not say that it's like the main thing that makes the M60. It is the fact that you get the stabilizer in the Rise. You actually also get it in the AOS. You get it in the AOS. Yeah, you get it. But like, I understand that like a lot of nations get stabilizers slightly before, or specifically nations that use the Centurions get them at like 7-7. But like stabilizers were really difficult to build, and like that's kind of why it's so hilarious that like the Russians get stabilizers at like in the T10, because the stabilizer in the T10 was awful and didn't actually work. And like the T55, yeah, that thing gets a stabilizer, but like the T55 is so much lower in BR than it should. It should be higher in BR. But like stabilizers was just really difficult to produce. And it took a lot of time before they really got like out as like a mainstream technology for all MBTs. Do you get a stabilizer in the A1? Add-on stabilizer. Yeah. But like the thing is though that like stabilizers, I hear a lot of people complain about like, oh, it's so unfair that certain nations get stabilizers before others. Well, that's mostly because the vehicle was produced. Like for once, some vehicles are actually balanced historically, where like the Mark III Centurion, which had a stabilizer far before like the even the M48 was built. That thing had a stabilizer. Really fucking good as well. And because the Mark III Centurion had other issues, it's had a lower BR, just like the Mark V. And to a certain extent, that's not a Mark V, that's a Mark VII. Like, the Mark VII also had its own issues, but because the Brits kind of valued the stabilizer, it was there earlier. And that's something that the US just didn't. M60 is 8.0 with Rifle Sabo. A1 AOS is 8.3. Yeah, I know. I just looked at it. We have seen it right here. You don't need to tell me. But like, the stabilizers were just valued earlier than the US did. The US was actually really, really slow with adding stabilizers to their vehicles, which is kind of funny. Not to say that like the Russians were slow about it. For once, like the T-55 wasn't really that slow about adding stabilizers to their vehicles. But like the 120s the 122s were never really stabilized. I find it hilarious that the T-10 actually has it, but it shouldn't. Like, yes, it's a rudimentary stabilizer, much like the M4 Sherman had a rudimentary stabilizer for low speeds, but it never, like the Russian one never really worked. I've read like a couple of like reports saying that it was essentially just a thing that was added to say that it had it, rather than, you know, it was added to actually work. But like things, Rifle Sabo on the OS is actually surprisingly good. I mean, yeah, like Gen 3 Sabo is actually really, really good. Like even the Gen 2 Sabo on the M60 was good. And like, if the US had never picked the L7 as their main gun, I don't think NATO would have been as good at like what's called like creating uniform standards for technology and like uniform tank caliber. Because like the fact that the L7 was picked meant that the Brits, the US, and the Germans all created ammo for the same gun, and therefore created like better ammo together. While, you know, stuff kind of happened, and then later on they all went over to using the 120 from Rheinmetall. So like the whole uniform standard and like picking just the one gun really helped out the US and just NATO as a whole. I want to play some boats. I'll play some coastal. Tiny floats. There we go. Let's go. Let's have a little bit of fun. I think it would be quite funny to see the CA TTB with its 140 mil. I mean, I think it would be really funny to see the STRV 2000, but you know, it shouldn't really be there. I also kind of don't think the CA TTB would should be there either, but that's like other things. Like it would be like the CA TTB specifically would be a funny event vehicle, but it's also something that kind of belongs in Armored Warfare because it's just too sci-fi. What I mean? It's a funny, not good idea. Yeah. Let's have a little bit of fun. Place naval. Well, I enjoy naval. I really enjoy it. Well, like I know the Russians got their wish. Also, what the fuck is this UI? What the hell is this? God, that looks awful. That genuinely looks awful. What the hell?
All hands man battle stations. Set condition 1. Lock down all watertight compartments. Collision alert. Engines crank speed. Left standard throttle.
Congrats? What do you mean with congrats? Oh, that's their entire team. Well, hello there. Wow, Guidance should really reconsider how they do, like, hydrofoils. That is awful. Like, these things just don't control at all. Gotta go cook dinner. Bye. Bye, boss. Yeah. Have fun. Oh, it wasn't even me doing the funny. I swear I can't hit this guy. Can we hit this guy? Hello? I think aerofoils is awful. Or hydrofoils. Sorry. God, it is so awful taking these ships. Like, it's perfectly fine when you're sailing anything else than hydrofoils, but like, hydrofoils is just... Okay, let's actually do some murdering. Fuck does anybody ever get out of this spawn? Come on! I did more! Upper! This guy is just not having it, huh? Imagine not actually doing any damage though. Like, genuinely. Oh, there he went. Keep surviving! Keep surviving! Oh, I died. Oh. Ah, this map is so awful. Because you just kind of spawn in the middle of chaos.
All hands, abandon ship.
Speaking of which... Can I hit him? Likely, but also likely not. There's a lot of factors. This boat is not well suited for long range engagements. I could sail all the way out towards Charlie. That would actually be a smart idea. This is on the word. Smart. Hello, clock. How are you doing? Let's see. Doing pretty well. Bought Fear and the Battle Pass. Well, congratulations on acquiring the Battle Pass. I don't really know what to say about the Kathir though, because it's kind of shit. At least in my opinion. Like, I understand that it's a somewhat okay premium. Also, apparently my ranging is fucked. What the hell? There we go. Then he died. Ouch. Oh, hello there. Hey, you. Can I get to shoot you? You. There we go. What the hell? What's he doing here? What the hell is this guy doing here? I'm trying to like barrel towards him so that I can like give him a couple of torpedoes. But we're looking. finished from like people behind me. Why the fuck was there a lich field there? Nani? I had like 300,000 SL before collecting PP rewards. Now I have, sorry, 2.1 million. Yeah, that seems about right. That's also kind of what happened for me, although at like higher numbers. Get in, start. Oh. And got immediately murdered by PT-59. Well, all that's left is aircraft, so let's go for an aircraft. Probably not going to be a good game, but whatever. I've had a good time. All those Flagstaffs. Oh my god, there's so many Flagstaff players. Oof. Big oof. Is this Flagstaff? No, that is a Flagstaff. I was playing a Thunderbolt, a torpedo boat that I unlocked through a Warbond shop. Because, you know, stuff. Why is everyone Flagstaffs? Because that's the Battle Pass vehicle, and oh yeah, I haven't looked at all of the Battle Pass missions. I could probably do that. I genuinely should, now that I think about it. Well, that's a Flagstaff I can murder that. Let's see what that thing off to the right is, but I can murder a Flagstaff. Let's go in and ruin the life of a Flagstaff. Not even Flagstaff. Bear with my engine. A pilot sniping, how rude! Okay, let's actually have a look. How come so many people are playing Naval? Because I'll be honest, I have not looked at the Battle Pass since I reached level 80. I've kind of just been lazy. I burnt out on it after like getting to the end. What is the weekly mission? Oh yeah, there was a mission last week as well. Deal 30,000 damage to ship using coastal vessels. Okay, that's not difficult at all. Yeah, that can be done in like 3 games or more. It won't be that long. That's actually going to be very, very easy to get. I should have done that. Also, I wish I could get this done, but whatever. You know what? Let's take last game. One more game, and then I'm going to call it a day. No, do I want to start out in Flagstaff again? So bad though. No, I'm gonna start in the Kimqui because the Kimqui is really powerful and it can be a world of hurt for players who aren't ready. Wow, whoever just triggered that smoke screen at the start is a fucking asshole. Way to make life worse for your entire team. That's a big boat. That's a very, very big boat. He ran aground. Why is that even in the coastal? Oh yeah, I know, because like most of Russia's naval is Cold War. Hi, Patzer. to come right at the end. I mean, Clock, I stream like 4 hours almost every single day. I can't really like, or like between 3.5 and 4 hours. That's kind of like reality. You kind of caught me at the end of a stream. Oh my, Matt, no, no. I'm so happy I at least could see that. Hi Matt, thank you for rating me. I will give you a shout out, but my hands are kind of full right now. Thank you so much for a raid. But as we were just discussing, I'm playing my last game. My aim has been completely ruined. Whoever kept doing all that like smoke has really made it difficult for anybody to have fun here. What the fuck is up with that thing? Why is that thing there? That's not fair.
All hands, abandon ship.
It's almost overpowered, honestly.
Right to
What the
standard
fuck? Why is that even a thing? Hey, you're playing World of Thunder? I mean, War of Warships? Wait, that's not right. Yeah, exactly. Anything? There is, but also there isn't. Oh, yes. Oh my god, this thing just can't turn. Hello there. Or just miss. Okay. Oh, I just lost my gun, and there I lost my bridge and downed it. Because reasons. Honestly, I'm not impressed with the flak stuff. It's not good to use. You killed the CV-90? Congratulations. Well done on shooting a vehicle that is protected against like autocannons, so that's it. Can you also give Unasked C a shout out too, since they rated me, but my bot worked? I mean, I can't really get shoutouts to work because my entire stream is not working either. Because Twitch is kind of like, oh, well, we're not gonna bother fixing your issue whatsoever. Like, hell, my Twitch feed has been broken the entire stream. I don't even know if somebody has followed me. And I just kind of have no way of dealing with it. I didn't even hear the raid alert. There wasn't any. My like alerts haven't been working. I'm pretty sure that if I typed in /raid or like tried to use the raid system, it wouldn't work. Like, Twitch is just not working for me right now, and I can't really fix it. And it's really, really annoying, honestly. But like, yeah, Twitch is just being kind of a dick to me. And like, I can't fix it. I just shrug it off, to be honest. I ended a stream with a good match. Yeah, well, you know, I don't really care how I end the stream, but like, I can't fix this, and now I'm just sitting here like, how the fuck do I, like, send you guys off? Because, like, I'm pretty sure that I can't fix it. Yeah. I have an idea, actually. I wish I could help you. Don't worry about it. I have an idea. I have a really, really dumb idea. if I go on my phone, it'd be so fucking stupid. Can we get this to work on my phone? Because if I can just like get this to work from my phone, then you know, then I don't need to worry about it. I did /raid through my Streamlabs. Yeah, well, I don't use Streamlabs whatsoever. I use OBS, and even OBS is giving me shit. I think it's just a Twitch thing towards like me specifically. So, what I'm gonna try to do, send you guys off to Marcus, because you know, why not? The score. HALLEY. There we go. I think I can do this through my phone. And fix mobile while you're at it. Hold on. Fix your shit and fix mobile. Listen, Twitch in general has just like, there has been some serious issues with the website for like the last week or so. So, I don't know. Now, I want to send you guys off to Marcus. I want to thank you all for like coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, etc. Welcome to all the new people, because I'm pretty sure I have gotten a couple of follows today, but I don't know. I just don't know. And like, shout out to Mr. Matt Does Stuff for rating me. Like, I appreciate it. See, yeah, I'll try my best. And like, I'll be streaming again on Friday, maybe. I'm still not sure. If you're confused as to why, go look at the announcement channel on my Discord. And yeah, just have a wonderful evening. Now let's try to see if I can get this to work from my phone. I can. So I can raid from my phone. Thank fuck. I can't raid from my computer because I can't see the things, but like, you know. Let's go. Yes. I will see you all around. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for like hopefully understanding. And go have yourself some fun with the update. Fox-3s are fun. Plays without Fox-3s suck. That's all I really have to say. Sweden is being mistreated like usual. Go have fun. Go tell Marcus that he's a bit of a lasagna cat. And yeah, I will see you all later. Goodbye.